So like if you want to like even like in single millisecond, you are taking into account. That is like more convenient, like more stable with the Type-C connectivities. There's no delay or anything like that. Peacock blue, I don't know what that peacock is, but peacock blue, Hermes orange. Yeah, so this one's one of my favorites. I do love this color because this aluminum I don't know about Hermes because I don't use Hermes, right? But for boys, I think this one is really dope. For girls, I also recommend this. So orange is my MVP. But depends on your taste. For those business owners, they probably needing this champagne color keyboard. That is like a more official and low key cool stuff, and like that is good for your business. And also sometimes you probably needing some game section. Who knows, right? And also it has premium aluminum construction. Look at this alloy frame that is like made it for perfect for this amazing gaming keyboard. So whether you're just enjoying the game with your family and also like you're just having fun for yourself, this mechanical keyboard is definitely really good companion with you. And also it's hot swap enabled. This one MKBI83 brings a versatility to forefront with its full hot swap capabilities. User can effortlessly interchange various switches based on the preference, ensuring a fresh technical experience with every charge. And also a high quality PBT keycap. Featuring double shot PBT keycap, the design guarantees legibility and resistance against wear. Meticulously controlled, those keycaps promise a technical and comfortable experience with every keystroke. And also it has a mute keyboard. In inclusion, the infrared switches known for silence and linear characters provide a fluid tapping experience with a consistent force curve. Those switches are perfect for those who spend a significant time typing and require both speed and precision. And also it has a silent operation. So based on your key switch, a silent a static format, and also Alex seed and ABX Franks, and then you are needing to check out for the silent operation. So like for those people who do not want to hear all those tapping noise, this one is perfectly equipped with a high horizontal X and multiple layer structure infused with a sound demanding form. This is not only minimize noise but also evaluates of the technical experience that ensures a consistent performance. And also look at this ergonomic design. It's paranoid, it's like paranoizing and user comfort. The keyboard embraces the ergonomic design by monitoring the hand natural curvatures. It significantly reduces the strain and fatigue during the prolonged work section, enabling users to maintain optimal productivity throughout the day. And also its RGB light effects, multiple color lights and multiple lighting effects makes the desktop vibrant and full of the colorful versatility. So there are actually several modes for this beautiful RGB backlight. I don't know if you guys know this. There are so many colorful builds for this one. I'm gonna show you light for this keyboard, guys. You definitely gonna be so surprised how this amazing that is. Salam alaikum, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Let's take a look. For us, a lot of people talking about us just about a mini PC. They do not know we even have the keyboard. We even have the like accessory, all that. They don't know because we just not usually sending that like the information. Let's go ahead and take a look at some review videos. I don't know if there is anyone sending this review video for sure. Huh.
Maker Minisforum is getting in on the action. They just unveiled an exciting new mechanical.
Bro, what kind of a channel this is? Like this one is like non-human channel. Seriously, is there anyone that is able to showing us this product? you're buying a mechanical keyboard. What a nice video they made. Something satisfying about the keyboard click tab. Great board, I love the keycap. Are they stock or can I order them? Of course you can order them. Also my own question following the link. Also my own question by following the link. That was a small 3 months ago. Yeah, so this one is only $99. And you know, a lot of people just loving this keyboard, right? Yeah, Minisforum ordered Mini PC months ago and they have their keyboard for the y'all owe me a keyboard for the never mind, I wrapped today and it's so pretty good so far. Actually, pretty good review. Yeah, look at this, all the positive reviews, guys. You know, it's actually taking a little bit more time for you to getting this product, but you know, when you get it, you're probably thinking, oh, everything is so worth it. Because we offer the best quality for our clients. The mechanical keyboards definitely can satisfy with your daily uses, and whether you're just playing games or you can just be daily working with this keyboard, that you can just handle all the work, right? If you want this one, that is like on sales right now. Let's take a look at full reviews of this. That's only $99. Welcome, salam alaikum, my bro. We're introducing our mechanical keyboard right now. If you're looking for a mechanical keyboard for a gaming section, that is perfect for you. Yeah, so you know that is a perfect key for you guys to use to add amazing of our mechanical keyboard, guys. So if you want to try that, that is available onto our store.miniforum.com as well, and you can directly go to here. It's discover of accessory, or you can directly click to our store.mini face right here. You can simply, oh, I'm sorry, kind of having a hatch up. on the bottom right, if you're looking for me that I'm on the bottom right on the side, for me that and I'm you can on the bottom right on the side, for me that and you can on the bottom right here. For you guys to know, there you go. And also you can click some likes right here. So if you guys wanted to order the mechanical keyboard, let's go ahead to order this. Champagne black. I would like to have orange added to the chart. Well, let me just order 2 of this mechanical keyboard. That's like one is for me, one is for my grandmom. Okay. Yeah, so that's why I needed to apply this coupon. So there is another $30 coupon, guys. So that is for the product that is anything that is go over $150. So you can just pair with your like a remoter. Like if you wanted to buy 2 remoter, one gaming keyboard that is over $150, right? So if it's over $150, you're gonna use this. You're gonna able to use in this coupon. So you can just directly apply it. As you can see, there is a $30 you're going to save. Yeah. So this is saving this perfect, and also kind of really amazing. Well, that is like only price of 168. So what let me say. You're gonna save a 15 for each one, so you're gonna get this mechanical keyboard each for only about $85, $84. So that is perfectly due. United States, Australia, Bahama, British, Chile, which them all the country we're able to ship to. Right, Salam alaikum, my friend. Welcome to join. We are able to ship to Saudi Arabia. So if you're from the Middle East countries, so you can directly ship to the Saudi Arabia and reship it again. I don't know. So we are able to some of those countries, Saudi Arabia and also Kuwait, yeah, all the countries that we're able to ship to. So if you guys have any kind of a question, just drop in the comment. This is a live streaming right now. So basically what you are asking, I'm able to answer it right away instead of just for you to wait anymore, because we are just live streaming for you guys to check out, like our biggest do. So whether you having any kind of question, you can just directly throw in the comment. And also in today's live stream is all about sharing, about saving. You can save me using this $30 coupon directly out of your pocket. So whatever you're gonna buy here, you can directly save another $30. So that is the live stream special only. AB Do, how are you? Welcome. Is there anything that you want to ask? Is there anything you want to browse? Whether you're looking for a gaming PC, whether you're just looking for a regular PC or that, this is available, guys. So if you guys have any kind of question, just throw at me in the comment section. I'll really happy to answer. Let's go ahead and take a look at another butterfly. How are you, my friend? Welcome back. Yeah. I built a desktop PC with a mobile CPU. Really good. Yeah. Let's take a look. Any other of a Minisforum reviews? Because the Minisforum reviews are sure. What is this? AI 5 Mac Studio? Why did you do that? This was a posting 1 years ago. B790iXe. This is like building your own mini PC with our motherboard. So if you're looking for a motherboard, that is also available. So motherboard, we have like a 2 section that is available. You can choosing BD790iX3D and also BD790iSe. All of them are really good. I don't see really a lot of Minisforum review videos come out recently. Let's go ahead and search Minisforum, see if they have kind of a review videos. Like in my daily just by checking all those review videos. I'm just loving to see some of the review videos. Oh man, this is 1 days ago. Ooh.
Long-time viewers of the channel know I am a huge...
I like it. Look at this. This guy always having kind of a always having beers while he doing this. This was 1 day ago, guys. That has got over 20,000 views. Wow. this guy is really having something, kind of having some really good impactions on those. So many material science watch this channel. I was aware amazing thermal insulation property. I take this theory to the max, adding to the aluminum, copper, black. See, for the record, this is pure, but the tab made no difference. Just testing. Let me just take a look.
Small form factor fan. And even longer term viewers know that I love taking big things and putting them into small form factor cases. Today we have an unexpected part 3 to my RTX 4000 ADA SFF card, trying to cram it into an MS-01. Well, today we're going to cram it into an MSA2, and we have an upgraded cooler that might just let this thing run at full power. Welcome back to Craft Computing, everyone. As always, I'm Jeff. So I have tried a couple of different times to cram an RTX 4000 SFF ADA generation card into a small form factor workstation, and had a fair amount of success. For those who haven't seen the last 2 videos, I'll recap them here really quick, or you can watch the full videos down in the video description. The NVIDIA RTX 4000 SFF ADA generation is a 2-slot small form factor graphics card that I wanted to cram into a single slot so I could fit it into an MS-01 workstation. Now, obviously, there's a bit of difficulty that goes along with that. This is still a 70-watt TDP card, and obviously it's designed with a 2-slot cooler. Enter Robbie over at Nerdware, who had the same exact idea as me and designed a 1-slot small form factor cooler for the 4000 ADA, as well as a couple of other 2-slot graphics cards, so you can cram this into a small form factor build. In my first go around with this cooler combination, we were able to put the 4000 ADA into an MS-01 and run it at about 50-watt TDP. That was still better than pretty much any other small form factor graphics card you can get, but it is a far cry away from the full speed this card is actually capable of. While this card can run at about a 1500 megahertz GPU clock, after about 10 minutes of runtime, it would clock itself down to around 50 watts of TDP and 700 megahertz because it was hitting 92 degrees Celsius on the GPU core. Not exactly a friendly temperature for a GPU to run full time. In a follow-up video, I experimented with both underclocking the graphics card, as well as replacing the thermal paste with a PTM 7950 thermal pad from LTTstore.com, and got some pretty fantastic results. Not only did we increase the core clock from 700 MHz up to slightly above 1 GHz, but we were able to hold about 60 watt TDP on this card. Still slower than stock and only about 2/3 of the GPU clock, but much closer to its actual full speed. Well, Robbie over at Nerdware saw that video and went ahead and engineered a new fan and shroud for this cooler. So today we're going to give this a look and see if we can finally eke out all 70 watts of TDP inside of not the MS-01, but the MSA2, the all-new workstation from Minisforum with a Ryzen 9955HX 16-core Zen 5 CPU. This is going to be fun. I went ahead and retested this card with stock settings and a 100% fan speed inside of the MSA2, and the results are actually better than they were in the MS-01. We're still getting around a 1 GHz clock speed with no underclock done, but the card is hitting 96 degrees Celsius at 58 watts of TDP once everything levels out. Way hotter than this card should be running, but with a new fan, we might just be able to run this thing at full speed, and I want to target about 84 degrees Celsius. That's where a lot of these NVIDIA cards are designed to run full time. If we can hit 84 degrees, any clock speed that we get is going to be fine by me. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and pull this old shroud and fan off of this card, replace it, and get to some testing. If you haven't seen the original video where I first put this cooler onto the card, I will have that linked down in the video description, and I do definitely recommend going and watching that. It is an absolutely gorgeous bit of kit in the way it's put together with a massive copper heatsink on it. But as far as I understand, all we should have to do in this circumstance is remove the shroud, which is just these 4 screws right here. There we go. Shroud should lift right off. There we go. There is that beautiful copper heatsink right in there. And then this fan is affixed to that copper heatsink with a pair of screws. So we'll go ahead and take those out. And then very carefully remove the fan just like that. Now the new shroud has the fan attached directly to it, so you don't actually screw into the copper base plate anymore. You still have to plug in the fan lead right there, which we'll go ahead and do just like that. And we should be able to drop that right in place. New screw holes line right up. And with just 4 screws inside of there, that's about the easiest fan replacement on a graphics card that I've ever done. And there we go. One ready-to-go nerdware cooler for an RTX 4000 SFF Ada generation. And here is our platform for today. This is, again, the MSA2 from Minisforum. We've got that PCI Express X8 slot right there. Graphics card should slide right into place. And there we go. We are ready to rock. And with that all put back together, it's time to fire this thing back up, and we'll get to today's testing. Similar to my previous videos, I plan on basically just stressing the graphics card out until it reaches equilibrium, or seeing what it's doing after about 10 minutes. Like I said in the intro of this video, I have tested this at stock again in the MSA2 to get some new data, and at 10 minutes we were at right around 1,000, maybe 1,050 megahertz and 96 degrees Celsius. So any improvement is going to be pretty drastic. Once again, we are using GPU Tweak 3 from ASUS on this card, mainly because it's the only overclocking software I can find that goes less than 700 millivolt, which is kind of a requirement on this.
Bro, why do you have to overclock it to get it really hot?
Card. But the only thing I have done so far is turn the GPU fan speed to 100%. So let's go ahead and launch Superposition, is what I'll be using today. We'll go stress test, borderless window, we'll go 1080p, and textures to high. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and hit run and see how this thing does at stock settings. So right off the bat, we are sitting right around 68 to 70 watt TDP, about 55 degrees Celsius, and more importantly, 1575 or 1590 megahertz on the GPU clock. So we're coming up on 3 minutes into this test, still sitting at 70 watt TDP and 1575 megahertz on the GPU clock. Cool thing is we're still sitting at 75 degrees Celsius, so pretty encouraging thus far. 5 minutes in, we're hitting just shy of 84 degrees Celsius. In fact, there we go. We just clicked over 84 degrees. Now it starts to get interesting because 84 degrees is the mark at which our core clock will start going down. As you can see, we're already down to 1500 megahertz. There's 1485. And our TDP is coming down as well. It hit 67 watts there for the first time in this test. And unfortunately, our temperature continues to rise, 85 degrees and trending up. Let's see where it lands after 10 minutes time, though. And at 8 minutes and 27 seconds into the test, I think we can safely call it. We're hitting 91, trending 92 degrees Celsius, although at a much higher TDP than we did previously. We're still at 62 watt TDP and 1260 megahertz on the GPU clock. That's actually still a significant improvement just by replacing the fan. However, there is one more mod that Robbie, the creator of the Nerdware Cooler, sent over to me. Apparently, if you take the shroud and the fan back off and tape up the bottom intake on the fan, rather than trying to draw in the hot air from the GPU itself, it'll be forced to only draw air from the top of the case, therefore delivering significantly cooler air to the GPU and helping with cooling. I have not tried this, but it sounds in theory like it might work. as, again, 9 minutes 30 seconds, we are continuing to fall. 1200 megahertz, 61 watt TDP, still 91 degrees Celsius. So again, still better than the stock fan that was included. But I think there's one more thing that we can try to maybe do a little bit better. But hey, at least it's not 96 degrees Celsius this time. We cut 5 degrees off and improved the TDP by about 3 or 4 watts. And almost 200 megahertz on the GPU clock, so the newer fan is definitely still an improvement. But let's see if blocking off the bottom of the intake improves this even further. So there's the card out of the MSA2, and it is still quite warm to the touch. But we're going to go ahead and attempt to do this one last mod. So what we're talking about, if we flip this open right here, is this intake in the bottom of the fan right here. When this is inside the MSA2 or the MSO1, this fan is exposed to the top of the case and draws in cold air. If we flip this open, this copper plate is still open, and we're drawing in warm air, or actually, as it turns out, quite hot air into the fan and mixing it with the cold air. If we tape this off, or even just tape the top of the heatsink off here, that forces the fan to pull only cold air from the top of the case, which means we're going to be blowing much colder air across the top of the heatsink, which might, in turn, keep everything a lot cooler. Only one way to find out. So I think what I'm going to do here is use a little bit of this aluminized tape, and it's actually the perfect size already just to put right over the back of the heatsink right there. So let me just cut off a piece of that. Go ahead and just stick that down just like that.
What is this
Trim
for?
off the excess here.
What needs to go?
And there's 2. So will this be the magic bullet that finally works? I sure hope so. All right, we should be powered back on, and indeed we are. Let's go ahead and go to the bottom here. We'll check out hardware info. And we're starting a little bit warmer at 42 degrees because the GPU hasn't quite cooled all the way back down yet from the previous test. But if this is the hack that indeed makes this all work, that shouldn't really matter. So, 100% fan speed, everything else bone stock. Let's go ahead and start up superposition. Here's hoping. Well, so far this isn't great news. We are 3.5 minutes in, almost 4 minutes in. We're back up to 82 degrees. Now, I know we started 6 degrees warmer, but we did not climb to 82 degrees in all of 4 minutes. We'll see if this continues to climb, but we might have to take that tape mod back out of there and resort back to a little bit of underclocking. Not the results I expected.
You got overclocked the GPU. That is so crazy.
7 minute mark.
That
A
is
full
so
2
wide.
minutes early
It got so
from
hot.
the last test. 91 degrees. 91 degrees.
91 degree, bro.
Well, that didn't work. So, I think I'm going to undo that mod, and then I think we're going to apply just a slight underclock, because I think this fan is definitely performing better than the stock fan.
Our MSA2, the fan is really working. So like the turbo fans on MSA2 is so powerful that I got actually upgraded, compared to the MSO1 is increased like a really hard way. So the performance is definitely supposed to be much better than MSO1. So MSA2 actually. So it's kind of getting hotter, but because of MSA2, the CPU itself is a 9955 HS processor, and also the GPU could be overheated. I don't recommend to go overclock on this. Not really necessary.
But does that mean we can go from...
Because, just easily you can just connect to Oclink with external graphic card. Why do you need to, right? So I don't know. Yeah, so
55 watts to 62 watts? That is the question, isn't it? Man, everything with this card and everything with this cooler We're on the razor's edge of so close. So close. So it turns out this didn't work. Oh god. There's residue everywhere. No.
Unclocking.
Alright. Back into the OS one last time. It's already loaded up our custom underclock here. 100% fan speed. Alright. 61 watts on the TDP. 58 degrees Celsius on the GPU core. 1410 megahertz on the clock. Let's see what she does. And for some reason, our voltage has increased to 690 millivolts. Hopefully it'll hold right here. I don't like seeing it jump above that. My gut feeling is this fan is performing better. I mean, do I take another 2 or 3 watts out? Do I take another, 2 or 3% off of the power target and see if that works? Do I figure out why we're still hitting 690 millivolts instead of staying at 650 like I told my overclock to do? Let's knock 30 megahertz off.
Wow, look at this. The voltage take frequency turner.
45. I'm feeling generous. And now this is doing that weird thing where it's not doing what I told it to do. Experienced this last time. That should be 1365 now. Do 1365. 1420. Come on! Just do what I tell you to do. I hate this. Default. Asus, Tech Power Up, MSI, EVGA. Maybe not EVGA. If any of you are listening right now, can I get an overclocking tool that is dedicated to undervolting a GPU, specifically a GPU that can operate at 660 millivolts? That would be swell if I could actually accurately graph out, plot out the frequencies that I need to plot out on this graphics card. I'm begging you, any of you. I don't care who does it, but someone do it, please, because it'd be great. I wish I could set a max voltage. I really, really wish I could just set a max voltage at 650 millivolt and be fine, but for some reason this keeps going to 690. It's doing it right now. We're so close. We're so close. I love this. I select all, I pull down and hit apply, and it raises it. Alright, I think this fan is better than the one that was included in the original Nerdware cooler kit. But there is the elephant in the room. And this has nothing to do with Nerdware or the fantastic job that has been done on this cooler to make it work. And as I demonstrated last time, this cooler will run in a box with even a minimal amount of airflow in it. It's just inside of the MS-01, the MSA2, a small form factor box like this, your Lenovo, tiny form factor builds with no chassis airflow. It's just not quite enough. There's the elephant in the room, though, of when I started down this road 6 or 8 months ago, the RTX 4000 Ada small form factor was the fastest graphics card that you could get inside of a small form factor case.
Elephant in the
Most
room.
amount of memory, too.
That's a new word I learned. So, elephant room, this is like in the rooms like so huge, right? So, I just studied a new words. Thank you for
20
teaching me.
gigabytes of GDDR7 memory.
Thank you for the like,
But
my
today,
friend.
Strix Halo exists. The Ryzen AI 395 Plus exists. And I think it's faster than the 4000 Ada. And with 128 gigabytes...
Anonym, how are you? Thank you for the like. Is there anything I can help you with? Do you have any preferred PC? Or you have some budget, consider about buying a mini PC? I can help you to solve it.
You can allocate, 108 gigabytes directly to the graphics card in a total system price that's less than the MSA2 with a 4000 Ada with the Nerdware cooler. And so as much as I want this to work, and as much as I want to keep putting energy and time into making this work. I think the better solution right now is to go buy a Strix Halo Mini PC. Not the ending that I wanted, but with all things that I look at, all of these weird ideas and esoteric...
Well, I don't know if I should buy a Mini PC. Bro, what kind of thing you do, like a daily? Like you do play games, or do you also travel as well? So this Mini PC is so small that it can compatible with all the work and the games into there, and also it easily portable that you can just fit into your any kind of places and take this with you go. Yeah, as you can see right here is MSA2. This guy is showing the professional workstation with this AMD Ryzen 9 9955HS processor. Basically, it's like the top of the Mini PCs. So actually, you can run lots of games into there, a lot of stuff, running AI stuff. This is perfectly running. I would say it's much convenient than the regular PC and taking less space. Even you putting this one inside your house, right? So this AX1 is looking so cool as well. Yeah, and also you can mount it on the behind of your monitor. You don't have to take your space anymore. And also it's easily upgraded. You can just upgrade it with this RAM SD card, and it's easily open and easily come back. As you can see, it's MSA2 right here. There's a drawers like this. You can just easily open this like this, right? You can just upgrade your M.2 into there, and also you can just install a low-profile graphic card for gaming, or a network card, or even the Alt-Link in there. And on the back you have like RAM upgrades, and also you can just install a U.2, which is the maximum storage on this MSA2, will able to go up to 23 terabytes. This is perfectly for your gaming, perfectly for become a home server, NAS device, and also you can just programming on this. This one can be running Linux. This is a perfect wall. So are you a programmer or anything? Do you do programming? Engineering job? Yeah, so you can check out all the the YouTube videos that is all our feedback on our Mini PC. It's like perfectly for your daily stuff. AX1 Pro. Let's take out AX1 Pro. This is my PC that I'm using right now. This is like so dope, and also is like not expensive at all. In today's live stream, you got another $30 coupon as well. Look at this bright Threadripper Zoom Wing. What is this wing name? Minisforum AX1 Pro Mini PC review. Then you can just connect to with the Alt-Link port to I don't know if you play games. Yeah, so if you play games, or if you don't play games, you can just directly using that AX1 without even worry, and just handling all the work perfectly, and even this one inside having the AI chip inside. But if you play games, it's actually having the the Alt-Link that you can connect to. So. And that give you actual powers and then reach up to the toppest of FPS.
Zu diesem neuen Review hier auf dem Kanal und...
Hey man, why did you start speaking Germany? As it's really practical right now, I'm still a student, or most likely to use for study. We got like the most cheapest one. I gave you a good idea, bro. For $200 stuff. Yeah, this one, the Minisforum, I also playing, but not too much. That's good. That's really good. I really like when you're saying you not play too much games, because if I'm not playing that much of game, that could be end up really better. Yeah, Minisforum UM750L Slim. This one with AMD Ryzen 5 7545U. The CPU and 16 gigabit RAM and 1 terabyte SD. So basically, you can store all your study materials. So if you go to classes, if you do research, you can just use this PC for sure, right? So this one right here is $311, but in today's my live stream, you got a $30 coupon. So the final price is $281. And also, this one is just a similar size of this one, so maybe a little bit thinner. And it's actually having the USB 4, HDMI, and all 3 monitor. And while you study like doing research, because while I was writing a paper, I had materials on the second screen and other stuff on the third screen. So like that is a really practical to use in the 12 thread. It's basically good enough for like a daily work, browsing web, and working as well perfectly. This one is only $200. Are you from US? With your followers. Oh, really nice. So you can see the score. This is really good. No, man, I'm from Germany. Oh, I should just watching that video. This video was like, yeah, this guy. So you understand what this guy
Wunderschönen
saying?
guten Tag zu diesem neuen Review hier auf dem Kanal und heute geht es mal wieder um einen Mini-Rechner. Und wer jetzt denkt, das ist ein Mini-Rechner, naja, Minisforum hat hier ein bisschen anderes Konzept gefahren als die Teile, die wir bisher kennen. Und viele Leute wünschen sich ja auch, naja, er muss ja nicht so klein sein, dass am Ende ein Haufen Nachteile entstehen. Und genau das ist Minisforum mit dem hier angegangen. Der Minisforum AI X1 Pro ist ein ganz besonderes.
Wow. German is probably the hardest language ever seen. It's like those words are so long. I saw some words like crazy long. I cannot even remember.
Das Gerät und dazu kommen wir jetzt. Und da starten wir erstmal mit dem Verpackungsinhalt und sagen.
Hey, take a look at this word. Warpake onse hat, right? Can you remember how to write this? Like when I'm having like English class, you have to reset the word, but the word is like quite long, but you cannot remember. Wapaka ons saying hot. Yes, sounds like to me.
Sagen wir es einfach mal so, der ist genauso langweilig wie bei allen anderen Herstellern auch, aber ich sage mal, es ist alles dabei, was ihr braucht. Unter anderem eine Monitorhalterung, ein HDMI 2.1.
I think this one is called monitor, right? This one's a monitor. Hunger? Yeah, is that right? Living over 30 years here, still can't speak it. Yeah. I don't know. I think the German is a really hard language. I'm just glad I can just like speak English is fine. Wow. Yeah, that's the video you should check this out. This video is talking about AI X1 Pro. So basically, I don't know if you're dealing with AI. What are you a college student? Do you study like AI stuff? Because on this Mini PC AI X1 Pro, it has AI power in there. So well, whether you're running ChatGPT, local deploy the DeepSeek, stable diffusion, those video generation stuff, that is like way much faster than the regular PC. So it depends on your budget. I think like a regular, I would recommend you getting this UM750L Slim. That is only $200, which is not expensive at all, and also is so convenient to use, portable, and also easy to upgrade it. Look at this. And also it's saving a lot of power. Also you can turn into you can just connect to the TV, right? So I don't know if you watch TV, you can directly connect to the TV, downloading some movie, because on there we already paired with 16 gigabits RAM and 1 terabyte SD. So basically you can just stuck into a lot of stuff already in there. So if you're going to buy them yourself for a 16 gigabit RAM, 1 terabyte SD, just this two thing will cost you around like $150, I would say. Yeah, so basically 281 minus another $100. That is this PC, that is just about $100 something. So I mean, for a student, for a budget friendly option, I would definitely recommend this. That's really good. Yeah, exactly. This is perfectly. We actually have a lot of Germany users. Yeah, so they're just really like our Mini PC, because this is perfectly for them to upgrade, and it's like perfect for them to use, and it's saving a lot of power compared to the laptop. So you can just say this one's like having really good like airflow. Instead of a laptop, they only having the airflow in one way. So our PC having the airflow on both bottom and also on the side and also on the back. So that heat dissipation will never get overheated. So it's gonna be really good for a Mini PC like this. for edge computing, modern business application. Yeah, and also IoT scenarios. All that. This was only 0.8 liter compact size. You can see this is like a regular PC, which is usually 40 liter. Yeah, it's taking a huge amount of space, but on our mini PC, we can do all the job within a size of a box. I mean, the size is exactly looking like this, AIX1. I think this one is also another good PC for you to consider. AIX1 having the AI chip inside, which is called NPU, which is Natural Processing Unit. You probably don't know it, but this is a really powerful NPU that you can run an AI workload onto this mini PC like this. I don't know if you have like a sensitive stuff for ChatGPT to know, right? Like some of the company, they do not want to using the ChatGPT or like a cloud services. They're probably using this local DeepSeek, local ChatGPT to deal with all this sensitive information. When you have some chat like your research paper, some people don't want to send to ChatGPT because ChatGPT could just stow it to send someone else. Yeah, but if you are using this local deployed GPT or DeepSeek, they will just keep you all the thing into your secret into your local, and nobody will know it. So that is why a lot of the companies started using like own AI server to for their own company or for the hospital, a lawyer firm, right? All that, attorney firms, all that. That is they're using these amazing AI stuff in there. Look at this port we have. What is this? And USB 3.2, and also this is microphone, and also this is the 3.5 millimeter combo jack for you to connecting to your earphone, and 2.5 gigabit LAN port, USB 4 on the back that you can connecting to these. You can just charge your phone with it. You can just connect to another hard drive. You can connect to the Aux-Link with this as well. So it depends on you. USB 4 is right there. HDMI 2.1, and also DP 1.4 that you can using these 3 ports in here to connecting 3 monitor at the same time. So that is why this is a really practical. And also there are another USB 2.0 that is usually good for connecting any kind of peripherals, and also is like really amazing. So if you want to try this, go to the store.miniforum.com. Actually, you can go to the EU store. So if you know the EU store, the miniforum.eu, I think that was the WEB, I forgot. But if you go to the EU web, that is getting you a little bit faster time to deliver. So I think it's a good way to it's a good time to switch into our Miniforum mini PC. And also, we actually having a 30-day free trial, so you can try it for 30 days. If you don't like it, just send us back. Does this one fit your budget? The Minisforum UM750L Slim, which is like 281. But if you go to the Euro, and if you go to the EU web, you can also use this coupon. But if you go to there is a coupon code. It's called MGPC30. So you can just directly tap this into the Euro, and saving you €30. That is like a really good deal, right? And also you can go to the store.miniforum.com. I think it is also able to shipping from here. So if you order from this, it sounds amazing. I think I'll buy one sometime. No problem. Yes, just consider to get one. Like I think you don't have the kind of really huge usage of like a high-end PC. I think this PC is basically good for you. Yeah, so if you're looking for any kind of a high-end PC, which is processing speed way a little bit faster, you can go check out the A90 Pro, which is on my hand. This was around $500. That is like for some 3A games or like 3D rendering, will be perfectly good. Or if you have like even further requirement, you can go on AIX1 Pro. That is what I'm using right now. AIX1 Pro is like super powerful. Yeah, this is exactly this one, the AIX1 Pro. That is perfectly for you for doing with anything. And I think you can use this for a quite long time, for like a couple of years, no problem at all. Because you don't have to upgrade it. Yeah, because this one paired with the AI workflow in there. So I don't know if you know the AI programming, AI workflow, all that new stuff that come out recently. Yeah, so if you consider long term, you can just asking like what kind of a school you are in right now? Like are you in college, high school, middle school? For how long does this code work? No problem. The code will be working for like until I think until September. I think it's like perfectly, and you can use it for a quite long time. High school, that's nice. Like how many years you guys have to take in high school? Like in China, we take 3 years in high school. So do you guys also have the what I call it, the college entrance exam? Such as in China, we having like a huge exam, and like all the people from China is taking that exam and go to the go to the university. Depends on the grade. Yeah, so our exams like really hard. I mean, a lot of good students study really hard from from night to day, day to night, 24/7. Can be 2 or 3 years. It depends. Like if you study really good, it's 2 years. If you study like really slow, it's 3 years. Is that what's mean? Really? Wow. I don't know that. It's so flexible. We have to take 3 years of study. And if we fail the exam, if we didn't get a really good exam on the the college entry exam, we can study another year and come back take that exam again. So it's like each year's only have one chance. So it's like, if you want to go a really good university, well, just like keep taking that exam. So you have a G8, G9 system. What's the difference? G8, G9 system. So you guys can go to the different school. G9 is at 1 extra year. Well, your high school is only 2 years. Not bad. I heard about for those worker in Germany, like electronic workers, like those technical workers are making a lot of money, like getting a really good pay. I don't know. Probably I have to. I need to study something. Go to those company. Is your study hard or not? Do you have a lot of pressure like for study? Like in China, we have a huge pressure. Like my mom and parents just keep saying, "Yes, stop playing, go go study." Wow, a lot of pressure. Another 5 minutes. How are you guys? Welcome. That was my live stream, guys. Where is the? Yeah, that is a UM750L Slim. It depends on how much time you spend. Yeah, I don't know. My parents always ask me for study. I'm not going to, I cannot escape. Also, you don't play games, that's fine. Really good. Many people don't study, just it says hard. What are they gonna do if they don't study? Like, does the does the government give you the job if you don't study, or they give you the money like for your like low income what insurance what they call it? I don't know. Like I know some developed country having like a guarantee for you to get like at least $1,000 for you to like survive. Like, I don't know. I met people in US. Some people are doing this kind of thing. They don't work. They're just taking that government benefit, and they're just like, I don't want to study, and then they don't even want to work. So they got like around $7 per month for basically food supply, all that. Kind of weird, I don't know. AMD Ryzen, this is a A90 Pro, so this one's using AMD Ryzen 9 8945 HS processor, AMD Ryzen 780M, M.222 PCIe for the OSD times 2, and also Oclink. So you can just play games on this one perfectly. So this is like around $400 something, 479, and with a $30 euro coupon that you can just saving the another 449 for the final price. Yeah, so this is basically for you can use this for quite a long time because with the Oclink port you're able to connecting to the external graphic card. Even the the graphic become even they come out to some really strong graphic card, you can upgrade it really soon. Yeah, so A90 Pro is also should be considerable. I mean, after your graduation from high school, you definitely want a new PC because if you enter to the college, you definitely having a lot of paper to write, a lot of research you need to do, right? I don't know what kind of major you want to, what kind of a major you want to involve. Yeah, so if you study programming like computer science, that definitely require a really good PC because the programming really taking those RAM. If you have like a low RAM PC, will be really stuck, right? It's gonna be really laggy. So it depends on which major you want to involve in. So it depends on what study, or if you just study biology or chemistry, literature, so you probably don't need a really good PC. At my school, there are many people not caring about their future. They start drinking at 15. What kind of a drug? I understand that we drink beer. That's fine. I mean, Germany having a long history of making beers. I mean, that is totally understandable. But I don't know what is a drug though. I haven't met any kind of a drug seriously. I don't know. Teenager can do drug. Isn't that against law? The government don't care about it. If you do it here in China, we're probably in jail right now. Hey, that's crazy. I can do alcohol. I mean, 15, we can drink alcohol, we can drink beer. That's fine. I mean, we don't actually have a restriction law like in US. You have to be 21 to drink alcohol. In China, you can drink whenever you want. If you're 5 years old, you can drink beers. That's fine. But in US, you have to be age of 21 to drink any kind of alcohol. That's kind of really strict law. I'm going for computer science. Yeah, if you go to computer science, I would recommend you to asking for some support from your parents to get a little bit better CPU and GPU PC, right? That is why, because the computer you're gonna use it for quite a long time. If you go programming, you need to use it for a Linux system and all that's taking a lot of RAM. So cheaper PC probably not fit for your work and your project. So you gotta do for your research. I don't know if you guys need to do the research project at the end of a 4-year study. In China, they have kind of the research, they have to having some paper out of there, before they graduate. So for computer science, you definitely needed to show what you're programming. How did you program it? With your PC to show all the stuff, right? So I would say recommend you to using a better PC, such as the MSA2, which is using the 9955 HS processor. This is a kind of little expensive, and AI X1 Pro is really good as well. I think the AI X1 Pro can be using of quite a long time because AI X1 Pro is with the highest setup, with the AI chip. That is a natural processing unit. You can use it for in the age of AI. So right now, a lot of a job by replacing by AI, such as programming. A lot of people like they're just programming with the AI. So just to design a workflow, and that is the AI will handling all the jobs. So the programming is way much easier with help of AI, but you need at least to having a PC able to run the AI. The AI actually taking a lot of RAM in your PC. So if you're having a PC like UM750 Slim, it's probably gonna be really laggy when running all this stuff because you're not that powerful because the CPU and the GPU is like the more expensive, the more money you spend, the more better gears you get. So we're not making those CPU and GPU. We're just giving money for you as well. Yeah, consider about it. Yeah, and it's really nice to meet you, my friend, and anonym. Really nice to know someone from Germany. And also, you could start your e-business on TikTok, or like in Germany. So you can actually sell things on TikTok right now. Yeah, so if you can register, well, you're 6 a.m. right now. That's understandable. I mean, I usually get up at 6 when I was in high school because I studied so hard, but I didn't come out really good at for my school. Dang. You got up early. You didn't sleep at 6 a.m., bro. You go to sleep, bro. Goodbye. I don't know how to say goodbye in Germany, but so I would say I think is that ciao, bye bye. Oh. I'm just doing research right now. Welcome, welcome. How's it going, everyone? Facebook as well, because you are going to getting some of the really good news from our end. We also having some new PC that are coming out really soon. Another AIS 395 that is coming really soon. So guys, stay tuned and follow us. And also we gave some free giveaway here today. And don't forget to using this coupon code MJPC30 for saving you $30 or 30 euro, 30 Japanese. I mean equal to a Japanese. Yeah, but that could be this coupon code could be used for any kind of a app, right? That's for today, guys, and we'll see you on in China's time in Monday. Yeah, because right now it's Friday. We're gonna take another 2 days off.